day birthed anew, born of promise. A million possibilities taking shape under each new day's sun. But what if the next time that sun rose, there were no possibilities at all? Only death. Yours, and of everything you've ever known. How would you act in that darkness beforehand? How would you go out?
Hi guys, today I'll be talking about the loadout of my H-bag. H-bag stands for I'm never coming home bag. It's a long-term variation of a bag-out bag. Traditionally, a bag-out bag is going to sustain you for 72 hours, that's 3 days. We all hear that a lot, while an H-bag is going to sustain you substantially longer compared to a traditional 3-day bag-out bag. Especially, it's giving you the ability of obtaining food and water after you've consumed all the food and water you've carried in your bag-out bag for like 3 or 4 days. After that 3 or 4 days, you'll be able to have the ability to obtain water, filter water, or boil water, and then obtain food, maybe catch some fish or grab some vegetable, giving you that kind of ability so that you can survive longer, substantially longer outside in the wilderness. Now, this backpack, the H bag, in an American context, I would say, an American Civil War, for example, or other type of maybe zombie apocalypse, where nowhere is safe. There is not a bug out location. There is nowhere safe. You don't know where it is safe, and you don't know how long this disaster is going to last. So you just have to take the chance, go outside, and try to survive. Now, for the record, this video is not originally uploaded onto YouTube, so if you're watching this video on YouTube, just hear what I'm gonna have to say. Ignore the original subtitle. They're reserved for the folks back home. Now, let's take a look at the backpack first. This backpack here is a customized made, or to be more specific, a DIY version of HPG Aston House backpack. I've altered the fabric into 1000D Cordura and cut some of the unnecessary pockets from the original design, so this backpack can reduce its weight to 1.3 kilograms compared to its original 500D Cordura weight, which is 1.8 kilogram. This 1.3 kilogram version is obviously more suitable for this scenario, for my mission. I've also added the belt and a Helicon Guardian small pack on the outside. The Helicon Guardian small pack is acting as an exterior pocket to filter a water to fit a water bladder or other small equipment that's going to be put outside in the exterior pocket, so that I can have easier access to all those stuff. And more importantly, when I am in a temporarily safe place at the camp, for example, I can put the main backpack down, put on the belt, put on this smaller backpack, and do some patrolling, do some combat mission, and do some savage mission. This is quite an unconventional design, but it's really, really helpful. Just help you with all those missions, help you with all those needs, giving you more choices so they can do things more flexibly. That's what I've been thinking. And I have to say, they fit well. They do fit well. With all those buckles and G-hook, I can easily put this small backpack outside my main backpack. Easy peasy. Now, there is something more you need to know. For an H scenario, a long-term survival scenario, you are gonna have to make your backpack being able to fit in the environment. It gotta be camouflaged. Unlike a traditional 3-day bag-out bag, especially when you're in a city, being camouflaged, being able to fit in the environment may not necessarily be your priority need. But if you're surviving longer outside in the wilderness, being camouflaged is really important. Now let's go through all the stuff inside my backpack, content by content, modules by modules. First thing first is the water module. I've chosen these water bottles, traditionally shaped water bottles made of titanium, as my primary container of water. They may not be large enough, but they are light enough, and I can just put them directly over fire so that I can boil water. Really helpful, very helpful. Compared to stainless steel, they're obviously lighter, although they may not be able to conduct heat that well as stainless steel. Now, a Sawyer water filter kit. I've added 2 extra water pouches to this kit so that I can be able to carry more water when I have access to clean water, for example. This is really used for design and, of course, giving you, again, more flexibility when conducting your missions. Or, to be more extreme, in some cases, I can just put unfiltered water in one pouch and filtered water in other pouch, just to make the distinguishment, so that you can just carry some of the water when you don't have time to filter them on site. And what I have to say, these water pouches, added with all these water pouches, 3 water pouches, and these 3 bottles, if you fill them up together with clean water, they're going to sustain you for like 2 days. That's 4 to 5 liters of water in total. And also, if you're carrying this Sawyer water filter, make sure that you carry some tool that can be able to flush the straw itself so that you can make it clean. Also, there is this little tip head I've attached to the water pouch so that I can use it to clear my ass or perhaps clean my water. Interesting design, really interesting design. And I've also carried extra stuff, additional little stuff, including water purification tablets and some personal hygiene stuff, including toothbrush, toothpaste, mirror, toothpick, whatever. Now the food module and the fire starting kit. First, I've carried 4 bags of survival tabs. Survival tabs, I think they are pretty famous in the States, and technically speaking and statistically speaking, if you're ignoring all those energy needs, you're able to survive like up to 8 days with these 4 packs of survival tabs. Also, in some very, very extreme cases, you can also use these survival tabs, which have 25 years of shelf life, to give you some micronutrient like vitamin C or other stuff. Compressed biscuits containing vitamin C, of course. And some food rations. There are 12 rations in total. I prefer these kind of packs. Again, just give you a little bit more flexibility when distributing food. They can be zip tied, can be secured with that thing on the top. You can secure the package. Again, if you just can't eat the whole pack in one time. The serving suggestion says each pack here can give you like 2,000 calories in 4 servings, and you get an idea. 4 servings, you can eat it a little bit more time or a little bit less time, depending on your need. There's also additional stuff: spoon, fork, vitamin C, electrolytes. Now, we're talking about fire starting kit. Stormproof fire starter. This is essentially combining a match with some biomass, which can burn for 7 minutes after you light them up. I think it's slightly better than conventional matches in a sense. Now, a titanium canteen. I really love this design, love this shape. A rectangular shape can utilize the space in your backpack at a maximum level. That's what I think. And titanium, of course, good looking, lightweight, durable. Because this canteen is waterproof somehow, so I put the batteries inside. The batteries are not edible, of course. Don't think they are a part of the food module. There are some drugs, some medications, and some tea bags inside this canteen that I can use for daily consumption. And of course, some coffee filters. This is my oven. Yes, my oven. Or to be more specific, a stove. I can use woods or fuel tabs, or maybe cope it with the alcohol stove I'm going to show you sometime later, soon. I would say this kind of stove is really helpful because they can accept a large varieties of fuel types. Either it's a fuel tab or some woods or other stuff. Very useful for a long-term survival situation. Propane are always there, right? This is a alcohol stove. Again, just to give you a little bit more flexibility when surviving, in case you just find other stuff. Some accessories for starting up a fire, a big lighter, and a waxed little rope. Medication, a scissor, lightweight version of a scissor, IFAK, trauma kit, including tourniquet and large bandage that's suitable for big wounds, massive blooding type of thing. And I've attached this little, what should I say, a little IFAK in the exterior pocket so that I can have easier access to it. Now this is a boo-boo kit, if you wish to call it this way, including all the daycare stuff, little band-aid, little wound cleaning rods, and other stuff, biofreeze. Some facial masks from 3M, Triple M, suitable for all kinds of situation. I understand that some of you don't like facial masks, but they're really useful. They are really useful. At least that they're gonna make you feel safer. That's what my opinion is. Here are some personal hygiene kit with some batteries, duct tape, and anti-mosquito spray. Just to try to save the space, so I just put them together. Vaseline. I like this thing because it can be used to start up a fire. I put some sections of cotton inside. Now compressed towel. Compressed towel is really useful if you want to clean your ass after taking a dump. Pretty useful design because I like some wet wipes because they'll typically take a larger space and they're easy to break. Now the sleeping module. Although this is a long-term survival kit, I don't recommend you to take a tent, take 4 sets of camping equipment with you. Just try to be lightweight and flexible as much. Here I have the Helicon poncho, Swagman poncho, which is really useful. I have multiple functions. You can use it in a variety of ways. Use it as a sleeping bag, use it as a mat, or use it simply as a poncho, whatever you like. Pretty useful, and I've tried to use it in my house for a while when the temperature is like -10 to 20 Celsius degree in Philadelphia, and it works. I don't have the money to pay for the electricity utility bill, so that I won't keep the air conditioner open. Here's a poncho, useful thing. You can use it as to make up a little tent over your head. Inflatable mat. This inflatable mat is really cheap. I kind of get it from a little shop in Philadelphia for like $10. Pretty cheap. Although, if you're using these inflatable mat, they won't be easy to open. They won't be easy to put into the backpack. That's the downsides. The good thing about these things is that they're really comfortable if you're sleeping on it. Don't forget to bring some repair kit with you so that you can deal with all these punctuations during the survival process. A bag of accessories, including ropes, nails, something that can make you sleep better, eye cover, extra socks, earplugs. I got it from the airliner companies. Some additional emergency stuff, a foil blanket, heavy duty type of thing, a contractor bag, orange, you can use it to use it as a signaling thing, signaling close, signaling panel kind of thing. You can also use it to collect food, collect water, and use it as an punctual if you'd like to. Or you can just lay it on the ground and make it to isolate you from the wet. Additional clothing, t-shirt, socks, shorts, underwear, name it, you name it. 2 buffs. Well, the technical name for these 2 stuff are buff, but you could just take it as 2 pieces of clothing with multiple functions. One of them is meant to keep you warm, and one of them is meant to make you be more visible. Yeah, that's why I bring 2. This is a little goggle, safety goggle, which is compatible with prescription glasses. For a guy like me, that's really useful. I wear prescription glasses. Now, a lot of people don't have a backup prescription glasses in their backup bag or inch bag. Please do so. Do carry these prescription glasses, an additional pair of it. And when you're having some eye protection PPEs, make sure they're compatible with your prescription glasses. This UVAX goggle, safety goggle, that's one version of it. A shopping bag from Walmart can be used, as they say, 125 times after you throw them away. Useful thing to collect food along the way. A duct tape and a conversion tube that's going to convert your AAA batteries to AA batteries. All my electronic devices in this inch pack use AAA batteries, AAA batteries, and if I just collect some of the electronic equipment that's powered by AA batteries, I'll be using these conversion tools and my own batteries. Again, just to give you a little bit more flexibility. This is a really interesting pen I've used during my primary school back home in China. You can just play it like that. Useful to reduce your anxiety level. Chopstick, you can use it to eat food, or you can just simply cut it so that you can start a fire with it. Waterproof notepad, alcohol pad, and some sewing kit. Some zip ties. These zip ties can be easily released. I like this design. That's why I picked them instead of the conventional type of zip ties. Finally, the tool module. Some candles. I really use for campus. This campus, I got it from, I got it during high school. It's really useful. I've been using it for like many years from now to now. I'm a graduate student right now, and I've been using this campus for like many years. It's really useful, I have to say. Love it, really love it. High accuracy, a storm whistle, additional cap for the water pouches, fishing kit, hooks and other kind of stuff, air plug, and a little signaling light, waterproof. I don't really love that blue light, but it's gonna sustain you very long. It's gonna sustain very long with that single one AAA battery. So is this torch. This torch is powered by 3 AAA batteries, and if you're running it at the lowest level, it's gonna sustain you for like 240 hours running on 3 AAA batteries. This is really useful if we're talking about an end of the world doomsday scenario, because you surely are going to need something that lasts longer, so that you can, you get it. Cold steel shovel, really useful tool, or you can use it as a weapon. Extra power bank, made of carbon fiber, ultra lightweight FKF 1 metal knife. I've been using this knife several times to cut up the pork several days ago, and you can see it's dirty. I don't know if this knife can be placed in a washing machine. A dishwasher, not a washing machine. I don't know. There's also a little sharpener at the bottom. I've attached it with my shaft. I love it. Finally, there is this multi-function radio here. I got it in the UK for like, I don't know. I forgot its price. It's pretty cheap, maybe £16 or so. 20 bucks. That equals to 20 bucks. I've added the charging cable for my AAA batteries. Some of my AAA batteries can be recharged with that cable, USB cable. I've kind of added a hot dog little bag that keep the hot dog warm, that little foil bag outside this radio, so that it can be some kind of improvised Faraday cage to stop an EMP. I don't know if it's gonna work, but better have it. This multi-function radio have a lot of functions. It can be powered by hand cranking or solar power. It has light, and it can be used to receive local broadcast. A good way to keep yourself informed at the end of the day scenario, so you can know what is going on in your state, in your city, or at the federal level. Thank you.